Hello everybody and welcome back to War Thunder Mobile. Today we're going to be playing the CA Lorraine. I said in the last video that I was going to record this directly after. I did record a video directly after for the CA Lorraine, however, it did extremely poorly, so here we are reshooting it. And yeah, we're going to hope that this does much better. Now, the main issue with that video was that I just couldn't find any enemies to attack. I don't know where they were hiding, or why they were hiding, but they were hiding, so I couldn't exactly find them. Now, since the ELC BIS, which we're just going to call the Electric Biscuit to make things more, a little easier to manage, it's really low to the ground. We should be able to get some pretty interesting shots in, though I need to get rid of this first. Okay, well, yeah, that. There we go, that's a lot more like it. Though, we did take out the gunner, so we don't have a whole lot to worry about. Yeah, thanks. Awesome, okay. We do want to be very careful. They are advancing over here, and of course we have enemies over on C. We have enough gun depression that I could just sit here, though I don't know if I want to. Probably don't want to. Alright, how much damage did we do? We got the gunner, awesome. Alright, that guy's down. Again, don't exactly know if we should sit here, but this is actually a pretty solid position for this vehicle. Which, that's interesting to note. We are being flanked. That is not ideal. Let's see if we can put someone on that. Panther. Coming around here. Oh, we're getting obliterated by both sides. Alright, got his gun. That Panther's gonna get me. Most likely. Dang it. Alright, well this isn't exactly a great situation to be stuck in. I don't think that guy repaired. SU-100? Oh, never mind then. Alright, guess we're not going for the SU. Not that one, at least. See if we can get a shot in here. Nope, that was way off. Well, we're learning. We're gonna have moments like that. Alright, let's get back up and go towards A, I guess? Because we still have a pretty good stronghold on that area, since there's just nobody there. And from there, we should be able to get Killer 2. Oop, sorry about that. Though, I don't know exactly how effective that's gonna be, considering there are some pretty heavy enemies. Like, the SU could probably get me with one shot without really having to aim. Awesome. Okay, kill assist, we'll take that. At this point, considering I think we only have like 5 allies still around, I don't believe we're really gonna have a great chance at winning, but what are you doing? Oh. That shot went nowhere fast. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Just the engine? Okay. I feel offended. I should have been watching closer. Dang, wow. I feel like I'm kind of being focus fired upon. Just a little bit. Post penetration on this guy is atrocious. Not to mention the armor's not gonna. What happened there? Yeah, the armor's not saving you on the Lorraine. The frontal armor is not. It's nearly non-existent. I don't know what you guys think, but I can tell just from playing it that the Lorraine isn't great as a tank destroyer. We're gonna try moving down here to A. So supposedly, you know, being what it is, it's pretty mobile. We should be able to get down here fairly easily, and you know, like put in work because that it is a tank destroyer. Its whole job is to destroy tanks at range with the, you know, rounds that it has available to it. And granted, we do have a decent bit of penetration, though it's just really that post pen that does nothing that I'm really concerned about, especially with the fact that if we do nothing on post pen, how are we supposed to really get a kill? I mean, that wasn't exactly a good shot to start off with anyway, because I didn't have an amazing line of sight to the target. But, you know, anywho. It's got decent firing angles, though, for what it is. Though if we don't have enemies showing up, then, you know, it's not going to be worth it to just sit around here. I am seeing machine gun fire, and normally there's a bunch of people that come over here, so I'm trying to wait for someone. Tiger, for example. That shot was much higher than I anticipated it going. I'm not so sure about the amount of gun dispersion on this thing, but it doesn't appear to be a small amount considering what just happened. Right, we're going to continue sitting here and waiting. While I wait, might as well tell you guys that I don't know if or when I'm going to be recording that Roblox video that you guys voted on for this week. So there's a chance that that might have to wait till the next week. But we're just going to have to wait and see at this point. Alright, well, someone's doing something, I don't know. Let's okay. That's great. And we get one person out here to try to deal with this guy. Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna work. Alright. I don't know, it's just, unless you're playing it some completely other way, which I haven't considered, it's not easy to get a kill with this thing. And this thing isn't supposed to be for, you know, like flanking. That's not, obviously that's not what it's built for, because sure it has speed, but it has very little beyond that. It's just a poorly built tank destroyer in reality. I think the Electric Biscuit actually outperforms it in, you know, just that job of being a tank destroyer, not only because it actually has heat FS round, or maybe not heat FS, but it has high explosive anti-tank rounds that'll actually do some considerable amount of damage, and it has the speed too that the Lorraine has, but it doesn't use it like to position itself well. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Nice. Much prefer the reload on the Panthers than the Lorraine's longer reload. Where's this guy going? Not quite in time. Can I... trying to turn the other way, but it's not exactly working. Right there. Yeah. Awesome. I only have one kill and I'm in second place. I don't feel like my team is pulling much weight, to be honest. Except, Cartel. He's doing his job. He's doing it quite well. It is kind of unfortunate that I have to use the Panther to actually get a, you know, a round to actually do stuff, but I'm definitely glad that the Panther's in this platoon, because otherwise this one would just be terrible. Alright, don't know what's going on over there. Probably shouldn't back up, in case that hoary prototype is watching the corner, which it probably is. Which way to look? Just checking for bombs there. I don't think there was any, but I'm not certain. It's probably okay to go this way. Oh. Alright. Please don't be looking this way. Not exactly. And that shot went nowhere. Ooh! Potentially a free kill if... Nope, he's already dead. Okay, let's throw one of those that way, because the Hori is coming in. Don't get me, please. And then there's a... There was an SU right there, which almost got me. Awesome. Yeah, you know what? We'll move. Highly dangerous move here, but we'll do it. Because we still have another tank. Just a little bit of damage. Yeah. I don't know about this platoon, guys. I don't know. I'm only seeming to enjoy this tank in it. And even so, well, it's probably just because it's a ratty vehicle, and my favorite mix is ratty vehicles and sniping ones, but the Lorraine isn't good at sniping, really, because it only has solid shot. I don't know. The Platoon is giving me a bunch of mixed feelings, but it's not particularly good in my opinion. I'll give it like a 4 out of 10. The main saving grace is the electric biscuit. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again, hopefully, soon, in the next one.